This really has become an assembly line. That's not what I intended. Oh, I think I know what the solution to this is. We don't need to stop it from moving. There. And so technically we don't need this marking anymore either. That's only for stops. So now they should actually also run faster. This entire stretch here should happen all at once, instead of a cycle or two delayed, which is better. Here's a new problem. And that fixes part of the problem. But we also need to remove this delay since it's no longer necessary. Now, the final test. If this works, then we're done with almost everything. The pillars would be the only thing remaining. Yes. Now I can finally route this to its correct position around here somewhere, where the pillars can be attached. And we'll only need to raise it by 1 unit, and it will finally be ready to leave. Here. Now, probably going to want to have this move back to here. And now for the pillar routing. Since these come out so slowly, we can run them along the same line together. Over this, since it won't interfere with anything. Yes. And all the way to here. And here's where they can be separated into the 4 separate streams by a splitter here. And this makes this much easier since they're all vertical. This can be small. And they can all have very small paths. So this one should go to back around here. And to here, where it can rest. In fact, all 4 of these places should be where these go. And these parts should be welders here. And what pushes them in should also be welders. Here. And I have a feeling they should all activate at the same time. Like this. And then we can route this cable underneath through here like this. There. And you should all be activated whenever actually, I will think about that after we're done routing this. This requires more thought. Yes, that one is done now. And now that one is done. Actually, this one should be routed further inward to allow this one room to get into here. There, all four corners. Now, we should see how much delay we're going to need. Because surely we're going to need some, since the start of the process takes such a long time. Or not. This simplifies everything. We don't need any delayers. So now see, the only thing we need to do is trigger these at the correct time. And we can detect the correct time up here on this level with a counter facing downward here. Once 6 blocks have passed through the counter, it will trigger and send the signal through all of these. And then finally after that, after that, actually, new idea. Have this back by 1 and have this be continuous. Yes, now at this point, all we need to do is raise it and send it in. And have this piece here, and then this piece here. That should do everything. No, have this be back here instead, so it only engages at the end of that one. Now let's see if this timing is correct. If this works, then we're done with this problem. Yes, that works correctly, as I suspected it would. Oh, the pillars are here, so the problem is we can't grab these parts anymore. But we can grab the top part, right here. So actually, this can be like this now. Yes. And remove this. There. Now it should be done. And there. Yes, finally. Fortunately, the startup is the slowest part. Once the machine gets going, it has a constant, steady, more rapid pace. And it would be even better if I turned up the input speed. However, that would probably break a lot of this timing, so I'm not going to do that. Especially after all this work. Yes, almost there now. Oh, I should have made another display for that state machine I forgot about. That's that's a missed opportunity. There. A very common cycle score. Now time to end this because it's been too long already.